Hi, Tim Blanchard here with Divorce661.com. In this episode, we're talking about the need to serve or the need not to serve folks during a divorce in California, depending on particular circumstances. So today I had a call from a gentleman overseas in the military. Actually, I believe he said he was a contractor, so he's gotten out of the military, now contracting for the government and working overseas, and he needs to finalize his divorce. His issue was in obviously dealing with the courts, being overseas. We have a lot of clients that are overseas. We've even helped folks being on ships overseas. So we can help you. We understand the difficulty in getting through a divorce when you're on such different time frames and have a job that makes it difficult to coordinate with the courts and play along with their rules. So a couple-year-old case and having difficulty. He had to have the sheriff serve his spouse, but it turns out after I asked a bunch of questions that they're completely amicable. They're just having trouble with the procedural elements. So what I want to address in this is, if you're completely amicable, even if the other party lives out of state, as is the case in this particular case, you don't have to personally serve the other party. When it comes to out-of-state folks, out of state of California, you have one of two ways you can do this. Number one, you can do service by certified mail, return receipt, which we would normally do if it was not amicable. However, because they are amicable, just like anywhere else, you can have the other party sign what's called a notice of acknowledgement and receipt. This is form FL-117. Super simple. You just sign a form that they sign acknowledging receiving a copy of the filed case. And in this particular situation, what I'm going to do, since there's no assets, no debts, no children, there's no issues at all, we're going to simply complete the entire case from start to finish, including the proof of service. I'm going to send all of that to the other party out of state. Handful of signatures, they're going to mail it back, get signatures from him, and it'll be a done deal. So a lot of times where people run into trouble with divorce in California is the procedural elements and trying to follow the rules. And in this case, that's exactly what happened. They thought the other party had to be personally served. They even went to great lengths to use the sheriff's department out of state to serve her, which they did, but then they didn't provide or prepare the necessary proof of service that we need in California, so it was a big waste of time and money. So if you need help, please call us. This is our specialty. We can take over at any point in your divorce case, regardless of where you're living, as long as the case is going to be in California, which means one of you lives in California, or in this case, the gentleman's in Afghanistan, but his residence or his domicile is in California, and that's what matters. Tim Blanchard, Divorce661.com. I hope you're having a great day. We'll talk to you soon.